What's up, everyone? This is Rayuka. So, today's the channel update for 2019 and beyond, hopefully. Um, so, for those who don't know, which some of you may know, some of you may not know, but I'm pretty sure some of you that are listening to this know where I'm going to go with this. The whole FTC things, the new terms of services, has been a lot of craziness going on with YouTube and the COPPA thing. It's just a bunch of craziness. So I can't stress this enough when I say this that my channel is made for mature audiences. My content on my channel is for a mature audience. Busy day. Anyways, so the big update here is that if by now when this channel update video is uploaded, whether if it's now or later, uh, there'll be certain playlists that are totally gone from the channel. First off, I deleted about 3 playlists. Um, Not that had anything to do with the whole family friendly thing, but just because the ESRB ratings on the games, which I didn't realize, I felt like it might fall into that category, and I didn't want to risk it because it was just ridiculous. So I will mention these playlists. Adventure Time, Jake and Finn's Investigations. For those who are looking for that playlist when I live stream it, it's gone. I deleted it. It wasn't highlighted or marked as anything. As I said before, nothing was highlighted as family friendly content here, thank God. But I just didn't want to risk it because the rating for that game is E for everyone, and I don't know how YouTube's new bot is gonna highlight Adventure Time, so that had to go. Another one was Crash Bandicoot. That it just frustrates me, excuse me, to delete content that I put so much time into, and I deleted that whole playlist as well. So no Crash Bandicoot on, at least on my channel on YouTube, unless things change up. I don't see that happening. Bound is another game, an indie game. Some of you may not know what that game is. It has a mature story, so I was surprised that it had an E for everyone rating, but that's totally gone. Evaporated. Thanos snapped by me, unfortunately, because yet again, it's just these issues where it's like the YouTube system. I don't know what's gonna highlight these at a later point. But as I said before, nothing shows up. When I checked a while ago, nothing showed up or was highlighted as a kid friendly or anything like that. And the analytics on my channel show 0%. So basically, everything from 18 and up is what my channel has always generated traffic from. From my understanding, from what I've been seeing from the analytics. So yeah, and all the games that I have on the channel are for, you know, obviously older people like myself. As I said before, I do content. The content on this channel is for a mature audience. It's definitely not for kids. Definitely not. and and I never intended on making content for kids. And none of the content here on my channel is for kids. That's just where I stand. But yeah, another playlist you'll see totally gone is the podcast. The podcast, that's gone too. I just don't feel it's I don't feel comfortable doing the podcast on YouTube, to be honest with y'all. I was really thinking about this hard, and due to the way YouTube is with certain things right now, and especially when you upload, if you upload videos to YouTube, you usually select the category where the video goes into, whether it's gaming, entertainment, or whatever the case is. But there's no category for podcasts. Now, podcasts can be taken in different ways depending on the person's view of the podcast. A lot of people are used to seeing two people sit down or whatever and talking and chatting. The other way of this is usually kind of in a radio format. You just hear people talking. That's about it. It's really kind of no different. Podcast is a podcast. It just depends if you want an audio format or if you just want to see the people, like similar to Joe Rogan. I think Joe Rogan does a great job with his podcast, even though some of them are kind of far out, but nonetheless, pretty interesting podcast, pretty good. And nonetheless, it's just different. People have different looks when it comes to podcasts, and I just personally feel that for what I'm doing on the channel, not that the podcast didn't fit in, because obviously I talked about games and stuff like that, revolving around games, things like that, but and sometimes other topics, but I just feel that it didn't fit, not with what I was doing, just so much with YouTube. I know, especially with the new TOS and the whole cop whatever thing, whatever, and how vague it is, because the thing with this whole COPPA, TOS thing, whatever, and YouTube, a lot of things just don't. A lot of things click and some things don't. And they're basically telling everyone, just get a lawyer. They come after you, just get a lawyer. It's like, it's your platform, YouTube. Your job is to suggest the videos. Where it goes pretty much lands on you, but you want to throw all the way on the content creators, right? Throw everyone under the bus because you got pinched for doing something you shouldn't have done. That you shouldn't have done, plain and simple. But whatever, everyone gets thrown under the bus. I mean, that's how I feel anyways. I feel like as a content creator on this platform, currently anyways, as of November 2019, I've been thrown under the bus, even though I'm a small content creator. And I don't have my channel monetized. I do this as a hobby, and I would like to continue doing this to see this channel grow and prosper and maybe make it into something more. But that's all in the air, at least with YouTube anyways. So for those who did watch the podcast and did like that kind of content and enjoyed what I had to say, or found it entertaining in some sort of way, the podcast ain't dead. It's all being re-uploaded to AudioMac. All the links will be in the link, and it'll all be linked in the description down below. Not just the AudioMac link, but my Twitch will be linked down below in the description. My also, I have a BitChute now. Yes, there is a BitChute. That's going to be linked down in the description. A lot of the content there will be re-uploads. Just be aware of that. So Twitch, AudioMac, the BitChutes, and the Twitters. So I am active on Twitter. So if y'all want to know whatever, I guess doing on social media, Twitter is one thing. And who knows what the future holds? Who knows what else will happen from here? But I just want to give y'all that big update. So yeah, the podcast will not be done anymore on Rayuka Gaming. It will be, it's on, it will be on AudioMac. And if you're looking for it on AudioMac, just type in Rayuka Podcast, or you can hit the link down in the description down below. Sign up for AudioMac, which is totally free. And I appreciate the follow or subscribe or whatever. I definitely appreciate it, whether it's on BitChute, the Twitters, the Twitch, or AudioMac. I do appreciate it, or any social media that I'm on that I announce later on in the future. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, that's the changes. No more podcasts on the channel. That's done for, unfortunately. But some of you may be wondering, well, Rayuka, are you going to continue doing content on YouTube? Well, as I said before, yes. I don't make content for kids. There's no way around it for me when I look at it, because I don't. Batman Arkham Asylum? Are you kidding me? That's M-rated. So yes, I'm going to continue doing content. And what way and how I approach it is going to be very different, in the sense of, because YouTube isn't fond of cursing and things like that. I have to and when I do these live streams, like if some of y'all viewers watch for those who subscribe, watch the older live streams, like the Resident Evil 6 live stream, no, there was a lot of cursing. That was a different time in YouTube, and I know that's not, in reality, that's not an excuse. Stupid things were said, but then as time went on, that all changed, and and I'm gonna tone down the cursing, the profanity, the swearing to the lowest that I could put it down to, lower it down to, for YouTube, because YouTube, it doesn't like it. But then but with these new TOS and stuff, it's like they're saying, hey, if you're gonna come on here, you might as well curse now, because something, because we have this problem now. It makes no sense. It's a circus. This website has become a circus, and it's burning down. That's what's going on. The whole thing is burning. And I'm going to continue doing content. What kind of content and how I approach content in the future, if this channel is still around, of course, it remains to be seen. But it's definitely going to be games that I like to play, and yeah. And I don't know, man. This whole YouTube thing is it's just ridiculous. It really keeps you away from wanting to do content on this platform. And for those who are wondering what I'm referring to, if I already haven't made it obvious, is this whole new TOS and all this stuff that YouTube, Google, whatever, and the whole COPPA FTC thing is going on. It really makes. I don't think I'm the only one that feels this way, but it really discourages you from, wanting to upload or do anything, because you don't know if you're doing anything wrong. You don't know if you're doing it. You don't know, and it creates this. It gives you some anxiety. Some people. I know there's some content creators out there that are freaking out completely about this. And it does give a bit of anxiety, because you don't know what these people in the FTC are looking for. They could look at anything and be like, "Oh, this is for children," and boom, just screw your whole life over, ruin you pretty much. And then YouTube at the same time is throwing content creators under the bus, in my opinion. People are like, "Well, don't blame YouTube." Yeah, it's a double-edged sword. You can't blame them, but you gotta blame them, because they did throw everyone under the bus. I mean, you could sugarcoat it and try to put it in different ways, but when you dig into the whole thing, it's just ridiculous. I mean, what they did was their fault. For those who don't know, taking information from kids for ads or whatever crap it was, that's not the content creators' fault. The content creators weren't, at least that I know of, weren't doing that. That's all Google, if anything. But yet every content creator for it seems like is about to get punished for something they didn't do. It's ridiculous. And then, YouTube wonders, well, why is everyone going to jump ship? People are jumping ship now. There's people that I know personally that have deleted their accounts. They did not think twice about it. They don't want to deal with this. And I could have easily been one of those people. I could have thrown all this effort I put into this channel, and I could have just thrown it all away. But I didn't, because I know I did not violate or make any content for kids, for that matter. Because I didn't. And I know what some of you are saying, but you deleted the Adventure Time playlist. But I did it out of precaution. Because I don't know. Because if they look at a damn Bandicoot, because, oh my gosh, an adult can't play Crash Bandicoot. Even though it's questionable why Crash Bandicoot is an E-rated game. First off, the squirrel, the character at the end. I'm not even going to get into the story. There's things about that game that's pretty damn suggestive. But whatever. But that's a problem. Or, because I like a cartoon like Adventure Time, I can't play any of those games because, even though the jokes in there are a bit, questionable, but I can't, I can't play that kind of stuff because YouTube may look at it, or the FTC may look at it like, oh my gosh, well, this is for children. No. And I do believe they have a very narrow view of the internet, if not YouTube more so. I get after reading and looking into all this COPPA, FTC stuff, and all these, well, not all these things, the TOS and things like that, especially the COPPA and FTC stuff, it really looks like, it almost gives me this impression that they think everyone that uploads videos on YouTube is making bank. That's hilarious. I ain't making jack shit from doing this. Nothing. I'm doing this as a hobby. That's it. I play fighting games. And here and there, I play some action adventure games. Like Devil May Cry, or, I don't know, Batman Arkham Asylum. Darksiders? Anyone? Borderlands? It's pretty ridiculous, I have to say, what's going on with YouTube, especially YouTube gaming. in the landscape, I think for the future, at least for YouTube, when it comes to gaming content, may dramatically change. Um, in the long term, who knows where it's gonna go? It might not even be, depending on what plays out, YouTube might be a desert. It could be the next MySpace. For those who don't know what MySpace is, that was the big thing before Facebook, and then Facebook came along and then basically destroyed MySpace. But those were different times, people, different times. But to me, when I look at YouTube, it's only a matter of time before there's another competitor that looks at all the flaws, looks at all YouTube's weaknesses, and they're just, whoever it's going to be, whatever company it's going to be, they're just going to totally, most likely blow them out of the water. And that's going to be a big problem for YouTube if they do not figure out and get their bearings straight on their damn side of what they're doing. Because it really looks like, in my opinion, they're going more corporate. This YouTube doesn't feel it's you. It feels more about corporate crap and all this stuff. And it's not what it used to be. I can tell you that much right now. And it's definitely starting to show. But I will continue doing content. If something ever happens to this channel, blame YouTube. It's not me. As far as I'm concerned, I feel that I'm within fair use. I don't make content for kids. I repeat, I do not make content for kids. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And I would just continue playing what I like to play on this channel, as long as YouTube allows me to have this my channel, and to continue putting content on their platform, quality content. I try. Some people may look at my content like it's trash, but to me, I really try with the little I have. And I am thankful for all those who, give my channel a shot, subscribe, and stick around, man. I honestly and really sincerely do appreciate it. If I didn't have this much of a following on YouTube, to be honest with you, I would have stopped. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I just probably would have stopped. But I came too far, I feel, in my opinion, and I put too much effort into this channel just to drop it and walk away. I don't feel like I'm doing anything wrong, and it's not just feeling. I when I look at my channel, I don't think I did anything wrong. I'm playing gaming content. I don't see anything illegal in what I'm doing. My content is, in my opinion, for a mature audience. I play a lot of fighting games. I play action adventure games. I don't see the problem. None of it's targeted to kids. I don't get it. I don't get why it would be a problem. If none of my content none of it's targeted to kids. None of it. So it's just ridiculous. It really is. But this is the update. This is the update for the channel as of November 2019, as of this recording anyways. So please check out the links below. I will appreciate it if you at least consider, follow me on whatever it is, whichever link it is. And if you don't have an account there, create an account. Maybe you'll like the site, and if not, well, I'm not going to promote. That's one thing I'll tell y'all. Each of these, BitChute has issues, Twitter has problems, Twitch has, they all have issues, okay? AudioMac, well, I have no problems with it. So, I mean, it's really just for the podcast. To me, it fits perfectly with the podcast right now. And, I will appreciate, if y'all follow that. I haven't crossed by any problems with it yet. So, but yeah. That is the big update. You'll also see some changes in the banner. The banner, you'll notice subtle changes here and there with the channel. So yeah, this is the update video that's going to go forward, hopefully. This whole thing with YouTube is ridiculous. I have no idea what's gonna play out. I mean, no matter how much I look into this TOS and this COPPA stuff and this whole thing with I ran out of words to say on this. Anyways, we'll see what happens. Full sail ahead. It's gonna get it might get crazy. I don't see how, but YouTube is we're definitely in the dark ages of YouTube. We're not in the golden age. We're right in the dark ages of YouTube. And I don't know how this is going to get better. Maybe it will. Maybe it will get better. You know, not hopefully, but I right now it's just unknown for the most part. At least as of me recording this. But anyways, if you made it this far and listening to what I have to say, I say thank you. I do appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, feel free to check out the content here, of course. And if you like what you see here, hit that subscribe button. And if not, well, thanks for giving my channel a shot. You know, thanks for just taking a tour and checking it out and seeing if it was something that you were gonna just stick around for. And drop a like if you like what I had to say, I guess, or you know, have a conversation down below in the comments while all this is out and about. And as always, this is Rayuka here saying thanks for watching. You know, in this case, thanks for listening. And until next time, everyone, sayonara.